Hello everyone. Today I'm going to show you how to make a special kind of Rice Krispie treats. They're going to end up looking like these little pumpkins. And so I'll kind of tell you what you need. You're going to need a 1/4 cup of butter, which I'm using this stick butter, which it's going to be 4 tablespoons equals a 1/4 cup. And then you'll need 1 bag of large marshmallows. It says on my recipe here that that equals approximately 40 marshmallows if you want to like count them out. If you don't have like a full bag, you've got like 2 halves or whatever. You'll need 6 cups of Rice Krispies, which because we're going to end up pouring them, I put them in here because it'll be quicker than trying to like sit there and scoop out 6 cups real quick. You'll need a red and a yellow food coloring to end up making them orange, the little pumpkins orange. You'll need some miniature Rolos for the little stems. See how there's little stems? You'll need miniature Rolos for that. And then a green M&M if you want to do the little leaf, which I'm not doing the leaf. And then I couldn't find miniature Rolos, so I just got this big bag of regular sized ones. They're individually wrapped. So I'm going to have to do that. And then of course you'll need a large pot and some type of stirring implement. I'm using this spatula because I like that it can scrape good, but it's also pretty, it's not super flimsy, so it'll be able to really mix good as well. So you might also want a little bit of cooking oil, like it says a 1/4 cup, and that's to keep your hands from sticking to the mixture, the Rice Krispie treat mixture once it's all mixed together when you're forming the balls. So the first thing you're going to want to do is to melt the butter. Let me bring this over here. Reposition it a little bit. You're going to want to melt the butter into a large pot. And, hang on, sorry. I'm going to try to get it where you can kind of see what I'm doing as I'm doing it now. So I've got the butter in there melted. I'll show you. Yeah, it's melted. It was the other half of that stick I just showed you. And then you're going to want to add the marshmallows and stir until completely melted and combined with the butter. So obviously I'm not going to sit here and like, hang on, I'm going to open them. I'm not going to wait. And you want to do this all on low heat, by the way, because you don't want to like burn them. So I'm trying to show you as much as I can, but I can't put the camera like over it. So I'm going to start stirring and everything, but you want to keep stirring good, but you don't want to burn them. And oh, they're already melting a little bit. I haven't made Rice Krispie treats in a really long time, and oh, okay, hang on, here comes my cat. So I will bring you back when they're kind of in the stage where we need to add the Rice Krispies. Okay, so I've like moved the tripod up, cranked it up as high as I can get it, so hopefully you're looking into the pot as much as possible. It's fully melted now, and it's time to add the food coloring. So this is the yellow. I'm going to add, on the back of the box it says 4 yellows to 1 red equals orange. But I don't think that's going to be enough for this. So I'm going to do 8 of these to 2 reds. 5, 6, 7, 8 yellows. And you got to keep stirring or it's going to start bubbling and burning. To 2 reds. 1, 2. And hopefully that'll make a real nice orange, which will lighten up when you add the Rice Krispies, of course. And every box will say a different measurement, I'm sure, and you can just experiment. Like if you think it's too orange or too red, I mean, you can add more yellow. Like this is too red. Yeah, needs more yellow. 3 more yellows. Hopefully, I hope you guys can really see. Yeah, it looks a lot lighter on camera. At least it seems to. That's a really pretty pumpkin color right there. Okay. Okay, scrape that off so I can mix it in. Okay, now it's time to add in the Rice Krispies. And it seems like this is going to be way too much, but I don't think it is. It wasn't last time I made it, so I'm just going to add them in a little bit at a time, like half at a time, I guess. Okay, I added about half of them. Now I'm going to stir them in. Start stirring them and then add the other half. Okay, then you just stir them in and take it off the heat, I guess, would be smart. Sorry, trying to move that. Okay, so I've got a bowl of oil right here, and my Rolos are right there. So now you just dip your hands in a little bit of oil, just kind of coat them, and then you just, okay, it's a little bit warm still, but I let it cool just a tiny bit. And then you can kind of decide how big you want them, if they're, you know, may need more oil. And the oil's not, unless you use like a really flavorful oil, it's not going to make them taste funny or anything. That one's too small, I think. A little bit more. And then you just kind of shape them into a ball. And my hands are clean. I washed them really good. And I'm pretty much, me and my mother are really the only ones eating these anyway, and she doesn't care. She doesn't ever wash her hands, really. So then you take your Rolo, and you just kind of squish it into the top, like so, and then you can kind of reshape if you need to. Kind of reshape if you need to. And there you have a, for me anyway, very deformed pumpkin. Okay, let me show it to you again because you can see it better if I put it over here. And then you could put the little green M&M in there if you really wanted to. So I'm going to make the rest of these real quick, and then I will come back and kind of show you what they turned out like. So here's how some of them turned out. I think they look pretty good. Not amazing, but pretty good considering I've only made the pumpkin ones once before. I've made regular Rice Krispies plenty of times, but never these pumpkin ones. I was having some trouble because it was, I mean, I've made the pumpkin ones once, but not in a long time. I was having some trouble because it was cooling down way too quickly, and it became hard to put the Rolos in. As you can see, they start cracking and stuff, and so I just ended up spreading the rest of it from those, other than those 4, out, and that's fine. Okay, sorry, the cat is messing with my earbuds. And, but yeah, it's a fun project if you get it, if you can do it while they're still warm, and especially if you have someone help you. I think it'd be easier to get them all done and made up before it starts cooling down too fast. And if you're not filming as well, it's easier because you don't have to like move the pot around and make sure the camera can see and all that. But anyway, I hope you like this project. It's a lot of fun. You can, I feel like they look a lot paler. They almost look, on the camera anyway, they almost look regular Rice Krispie color. But in real life, they look a lot more orange. They're not like neon orange or anything, but they're definitely orange. You can tell they're definitely orange. So, I don't know if that's just because the fluorescent lights in the kitchen or what. But on my camera screen anyway, I don't know if they'll look different on the computer. So anyway, I hope you like this project, and let me know if you try it out yourself. Okay, thank you so much for watching. Have a great day.